Syracuse in this first half.
Bellucci Iodell to jump for the Panthers, and Latham wins the tip for Syracuse. Syracuse will not waste a lot of time typically in running their offense. Fair hasn't thought about it, but a good close by King all the way over to Wooley. Wooley drives into the lane inside the paint, and her floater goes 2-0 Orange.
Yeah, like nice job there by Wooley. She started off the season a little slow, but as of late, she's got that shot picked up and making that nice mid-range jumper to start for Syracuse.
And you see Jasmine Timerson and Marley Washenitz in the lineup together. Little guard-heavy lineup here for the Panthers.
Yeah, I think that guard-heavy lineup is to prepare for Dyaisha Fair, right? Not letting her run the court, and so that Tori Verdi going with this guard-heavy lineup.
A fake and the three, front rim no good. Fight for the offensive rebound, but controlled by Syracuse. Here comes Rice over to Fair. Fair's first shot is no good. Good box out, but right over the top of that box out is Wood, and Wood throws it out, and Syracuse will set their offense.
Yeah, Pitt did a good job there, right, getting back on transition defense. That was a key point in talking with Coach Tori Verdi this week with the Syracuse team that likes to get the ball in transition.
And Syracuse, another three, no good. This time, Iodell comes down with the rebound. 2-0 early on Orange. Panthers on the season 5-5 at home. Iodell now is going to come out and screen for Washenitz. King takes a couple dribbles. Her first shot is good.
Great job there by Liatu King, recognizing they had a double team down in the post, a little bit miscommunication there on the Syracuse team. She takes that shot, and like I said, she's pretty efficient.
And one thing you will not see Liatu do is shoot threes. She has not shot one all year, but a couple steps in, she feels comfortable, and it's 2-all. Good post move, foul line shot, front rim no good, tip out to Timerson.
Great box out there by Jasmine Timerson as we see Liatu King take the ball and run the floor.
And she lays it up and in, and the Panthers in the lead 4-2. Liatu King running the floor.
That was all by Jasmine Timerson there, right? She did a good job boxing out. That's something Coach Verdi has been stressing a lot this week in practice. She put a body on someone, leaving Liatu King wide open to take the ball down the floor.
Iodell, after Wooley had created room for that shot, comes down with another rebound already. Timerson has done a great job of handling the basketball, and her time on the court, which keeps expanding for the Panthers as ACC play continues.
Yeah, Coach Verdi likes her in the point guard position. He likes her consistency, the fact that she values the ball.
Now out to Fair. Fair now 3-on-3, cuts across the court. Open from the corner, three no good, and King grabs the rebound.
Syracuse is getting some nice looks here, just shots aren't falling, but look for them to continue to work the ball around the key, but they do really well when they get the ball into the paint, so I'd like to see a little bit more of that.
And inside, spin move by Liatu King, no good, but a foul. Foul on Latham.
Nice little dish there by Marley Washenitz to get to Kane. And like I said in the open, you do not want to get Liatu King one-on-one. Nice little spin move there. Can't get the finish, but headed to the free throw line.
Just a textbook low post move. Sophie Burrows checking in already as Latham will sit down. And the first free throw is no good by King. Liatu King shoots 74% from the line. And second one is good. Panthers with the 5-2 lead. No pressure until half court. Dyaisha Fair over to Burrows. Burrows is comfortable shooting that three. Good ball movement by Syracuse, and the layup by Kyra Wood.
Yeah, Kyra Wood coming off a great game versus Florida State. Quiet in the first half, but made some big buckets in that fourth quarter to propel them.
Which has become Syracuse's quarter. Steal by Fair. Fair, 38th steal of the year, an off-balance jumper. She gets it to fall. It's kind of altered her shot with the pressure, and
that's what makes Dyaisha Fair stand out. You know, she could have taken that straight to the hoop one-on-one a little bit with Marley Washenitz, knowing that Jasmine Timerson was going to be there for the double team. Chose to pull back and hit that jumper.
So when you're 5'5", you have to find ways. Washnitz over to Timerson, 10 to shoot. Looking to get it down to King, and that one's knocked away and into the hands of Wooley. Back to Fair. Fair, crossover, drives into the lane. Corner three by Burrows is no good, and rebound to Washnitz. Head to Aislinn. Aislinn Malcolm into the paint. And she's more comfortable a little outside. That one's a little short, but Iredell gets the rebound and is fouled. A three-point opportunity.
Great job there by Iredell to sneak in there and get that basket and put it right back up. And that's something Coach Tori Verdi wants to see more of her, right? She's aggressive. She will get in there. She will get those rebounds. But it's the putback. She needs to learn how to shoot through contact, and that's exactly what she did in this play.
Iredell, 9 points, 13 rebounds in her last 3 games, but in the starting lineup today and replaced by Jayla Jordan.
Yeah, Jayla Jordan's been playing great as of late for this Pitt team. Coach Verdi's been looking for consistency out of her all season long. We've seen some bright spots, we've seen some big numbers, but it's getting her to do it offensive and defensively, which she's done the last 2 games, and if she can continue to do that, that's a big bright spot for this Pitt squad.
There, that rolls out. Washnitz fights for the rebound. Kennedy Perkins has checked in for Syracuse as well, and she's guarding Washnitz. And turnover from Marley. It's a little too aggressive trying to get it to King. Tori Verdi, in his first year, both of these coaches are masters at building programs. And that's what Pitt really loved about what he did with the UMass program. And he's building that foundation here at Pitt.
Yeah, coming off 27-win season last year at UMass, coming into this Pitt program, and he wants people to know that regardless of the final score, he wants them to come out and play the right way, right? People should leave this game and see this Pitt squad and say, wow, they went out there, they battled adversity, they fought, and he's looking forward to seeing what this Pitt squad can do in the years to come.
See Bella Perkins in the game, as well as Jazz is going to pick up the foul in the paint. It's 8-6 Panthers. We have our first timeout here at the University of Pittsburgh.
Hey, it's me, your skin. This acne has me craving.
Had a couple down years before Coach Jack came back, and she wanted to come in and rebuild the program like she did at Buffalo, and she's seen success. And obviously, you see her stats there. Was a great player at Syracuse, still in the top 10 in career points and rebounding. And that's why the Syracuse team is so good on the boards. Credit to their coach, Jack.
And she did a lot of what Shania Wilson did right there with an in-post move, and then Liatu King matches it on the other end. It's good to see some basketball played in the paint in today's world of playing outside the arc.
Yeah, and that's where Liatu King thrives, is in that paint. Like you said, Jeff, she hasn't made a 3 all season, but she thrives in that paint. Get her one-on-one, and the efficiency's there. She's shooting over almost 60% from the field. Nice pass there by Aislinn Malcolm. Just a mismatch there with Sophie Burrows on the wrong side of Liatu King there for the putback.
And she won that, getting Burrows in the right position. Got her right on her hip, and that pass, as you mentioned, was perfect inside. She was able to finish, and then Panthers defense forced a turnover.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much either double teaming by Syracuse on Liatu King. Probably there in that instance, a little help for Sophie Burrows would be much appreciated, kind of how Perkins just came in there.
Took that rebound away from Liatu King. Perkins thought about it. Syracuse will run the offense. Down by 2 are the Orange. Burrows, hand off to Fair. Well, Fair wants the open shot, and it's no good. Syracuse has struggled from 3 early on in this game, now 0 for 6.
Yeah, and that is very unlike this Syracuse team, right? Coming into today's game, averaging almost 7 made threes in the ACC, which is 4th, and shooting the ball very well, but obviously not off to a great start today. And Dyaisha Fair obviously coming off a great 9.3 threes made in the game versus Florida State.
And there we see part of Jasmine Timerson's value to this Pitt team is her willingness and ability to handle the basketball in those situations.
Yeah, and that's why we've seen an uptick in her playing time as of late. Coach Tori Verdi happy with how she's been handling the ball, and we saw some nice handles there. Jayla Jordan make the nice little dump pass to Liatu King.
Unselfish pass over to Liatu King. Liatu King with 9 points already. Fair with 2. And a good pass down low, good unselfish work by Syracuse, and a block shot. Panthers get the block, bodies on the floor, and a jump ball will be Pitt basketball.
Yeah, seeing a lot of unselfish basketball here today. Obviously, on the other end of the court, you saw Jayla Jordan dump it to Liatu, but back on this end for Syracuse Fair, making a nice pass in. Just couldn't quite finish, but good job, Pitt, staying scrappy on defense and coming away with the possession here.
Officials are talking. All right, where do we want to watch the NFL games after the game? Maybe I'll go get some wings? Okay, sure. Could do that.
Always want to wish you could be a bug on their shoulder, right?
Right. I think they're discussing. I think their sub is in. I'm not exactly sure what they were discussing, but whatever it is, it's Pitt basketball. Panthers with a 4-point lead here in the first quarter. Jazz just splits defenders and continues without being stopped, and then turns it over. Good anticipation by Kennedy Perkins. Perkins drives to Wooley, goes baseline all the way through, and Georgia Wooley lays it up and in.
Yeah, great job there by Georgia Wooley. Nice take to the hoop. But Sanaya Wilson did a great job there boxing out her man to allow Georgia Wooley to have that clean take to the basket.
And then quickly the other way, Aislinn Malcolm with the floater. As we go back and forth, 14-10 as we near the 2-minute mark. It's shot by Wilson, no good. Rebounded by Aislinn. Aislinn, good crossover into the corner. Bella Perkins' 3 is money.
Yeah, Bella Perkins has the ability definitely to shoot that 3 ball. Hasn't been shooting it as consistently as well as Coach Tory Verde would like, but making the big basket there to give Pitt a 7-point lead.
Wooley. As Syracuse works it down low. Good ball movement. Wooley from the baseline from about 10.
Fantastic ball movement there. Good job by the freshman Latham, squaring up to the basket, seeing she didn't have anything, but then dishing it right back out to Wooley for that mid-range jumper, who's shooting the ball very well today.
Liatu King, handoff to Malcolm. Panthers, a lot of motion in that offense. Malcolm with a kind of floater with the left hand from the free throw line. And Syracuse comes the other way. Wooley wide open from 3. Syracuse just can't buy it from 3-point line. Jump ball situation. This one will go to Syracuse. Good battle by King to force that off the Wilson rebound.
Yeah, I like this shot selection right there by Georgia Wooley coming down. Yeah, quick pass, 1 look, but you know, she's the hot hand today, shooting 3 for 5 right now from the field.
Syracuse to inbound. Rice, Latham, Wilson, William Perkins in. And into Fair. They're going to use the screen. Oh, nice head and shoulder fake. But the shot just won't go. Another battle for the rebound. And these have been like intense battles down low between these two teams. And we're going to have a foul on Jayla Jordan.
And that's what you like to see, and that's what Coach Tory Verde wants out of his forwards, right? We know Rappalucci Ayodele has a physicality, and we've been waiting to see it from Jayla Jordan, and she's showing it so far tonight.
Syracuse inbounds to Fair. Deuce trails by 5, just under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Fair looking to set up Jordan. And instead she'll pass it down low. Ball movement again. 4 on the shot clock. Floater in the lane, no good. Washington comes down with the rebound. Panthers can almost hold for the last shot. And they are going to slow it down. Marley running point with Timerson on the bench. Shot clock now at 10. And a good overplay of Malcolm. Malcolm goes back door. Her baseline shot no good. Nice rebound. Syracuse's Tyra Wood quickly come to Cuse the other way. And an offensive foul. Lowering the shoulder a bit was Elena Rice.
Yeah, good job there by Tyra Wood. We talked about her earlier with Coach Jack, but you see here, great job there by Marley Washington. That's why she's on the court with her defense, leading the team in charges, and she takes a big charge when the Pitt needed the most to see if they can get a basket here with 4 seconds left before the quarter ends.
That's her 18th she's drawn this year. Now she'll try it from half court. Marley Washington nearly makes it. Panthers shoot 54% from the floor.
Trend change for this Pitt squad.
Liatu King is back in 9 points in the first quarter on 4 of 4 shooting. Iredell hands it off to Perkins. Just underway here in the second. 15-2 Syracuse, trailing by 5. Isn't that so ACC? Ella Perkins, King. King takes a couple dribbles, tries to create room. Her left-handed shot, no good. Good defense from Syracuse, but really good hustle by the Panthers. Iredell hustles down low. King gets it back and gets fouled. That's all on Rappalucci.
Yeah, we love her, right? She's an aggressive rebounder, and those are the rebounds she needs to go for, right? Those loose balls. She's been struggling as of late. Coach Birdie's been a little bit frustrated with the off-ball fouls, right? Or the fouls where clearly the other team has possession, and it's the late fouls that are putting her in foul trouble and putting her on the bench. Not where this Pitt squad wants her, right? And that was a perfect example there. She stayed in it. It was a loose ball. She went for it and came up with a nice pass to King to go to the free throw line.
Missed the first. And now double figures in every game this year, but the Louisville game where she had 8. So Wilson is back in for Syracuse, trailing by 6. It's a Syracuse team with about a 5-person bench. There's not a lot of options due to injuries. Burrows 3 misses everything. Washington gets it. Here come the Panthers the other way. Good pass ahead to Perkins from Aaron Battle. And another foul on Syracuse and 2 shots for Pitt.
Yeah, great pass there by Aaron Battle, the freshman, showing awareness, right? Getting her head up early, making the quick pass, quick decision to Bella Perkins, and good job for Perkins going up hard to get to the free throw line.
So another foul, and they're gonna say not 2 shots.
Yeah. I think they thought, yeah, it looks like maybe more she was passing it to King, so off ball, no foul there.
Into King. King. Guarded by Wood, kicks it out, driving the lane is Battle. Good pass down low, Iredell with the head fake, shot no good, but the offensive rebound to Liatu King.
Once again, another great pass there by Aaron Battle, showing her awareness, head up always. Nice dish into Iredell. Would like to see her finish, but Liatu King's right next to her to put it in.
And for the first time today, Dyaisha Fair hits a 3. Something she does better than anybody in the conference. 20-15 Panthers.
Yeah, Fair averaging a little over 3.5 threes a game as Lena Rice takes it down the court to draw the foul.
And Panther turnover. Going to turn into free throws for Syracuse. Jasmine Timerson will check in. Lena Rice shoots 76% from the free throw line, averaging 11 points, 5 rebounds a game. Front rims the free throw. Graduate student from Florida. It's her 3rd different college. Auburn, Florida A&M, and now Syracuse makes the 2nd free throw. Mason Malcolm in for Perkins. Aaron Battle is going to handle the basketball. She had a couple of different options to handle it between her and Timerson. Jazz gets it to King. King's turnaround, no good. Deep rebound to Elena Rice. Wooley, nice crossover and a 3-point opportunity for Georgia Wooley.
Yeah, that was a great move there by Georgia Wooley, recognizing she had, as you see here, yeah, recognizing she got a little, caught Aaron Battle a little bit off balance there, making the nice transition to the middle for the mid-range jumper and the and one.
And Wooley is not someone you want to put at the free throw line. 91%, and it is a quick 7-0 run for Syracuse in a 1-point game. Malcolm Liatu King has it knocked away from her by Fair. Fair, good pass to Wooley, and just like that, the Orange back in front.
Yeah, we see the Orange kind of double teaming Liatu King. A little more help now on the defensive side. She's not getting as many one-on-one looks, and that's what we saw there. Fair kind of pick her back pocket there with a nice pass to Wooley to finish.
It's been a signature for Syracuse this year to go on runs. They went on a 9-0 run in a minute and then turn it right back over. A little too aggressive on the pass there.
Yeah, Coach Jack said you can never count her team out, as we see Dyaisha Fair just picking the back pocket of Liatu King, what she does best, right? Coach Jack said she loves to play defense, finding the wide open Wooley for the basket here for Syracuse to take the lead.
Perkins is back in.
See Coach Jack there on the bench just laughing at her team. That's what she talked about a lot when we spoke with her pregame. This team, they have great team chemistry. They get along very well, and they're a team, right? She doesn't come in here prepping as much for the opposing team. She wants her team to come out here, do their job. It's their family. She said it's our family versus your team.
And King misses that shot. Iredell again scrappy for the rebound, but run down by Fair. Fair. Wooley. You could see that Wilson really wanted it, jumping up and down, but off the miss is Iredell. Panthers trail by 1. Timerson being hounded by Wooley. Perkins, stop, pop, and rounded out. A nice rebound, almost by one hand by Wilson. From Syracuse quickly the other way. Oh, nice drive into the lane by Elena Rice, right around Timerson. And it's a 3-point Syracuse advantage.
Yeah, beautiful take there by Rice. And we're seeing Syracuse play Syracuse ball, right? They're playing up-tempo. Their transition offense is fantastic, and we're seeing that come to light here in the second quarter early on.
Jazz for 3, no good. Iredell fights for the rebound and a little too hard and picks up the foul. So Syracuse, 11-3 advantage here in the second quarter. It's an 11-0 run right now by the Orange.
Yeah, we just see them picking up tempo a little bit, getting Pitt, it's what seems like off balance a lot on defense, and just working the ball in as we see them get their first offensive sequence, it seems like in a while, that they're actually setting up their offense.
Wooley turnaround from the foul line, front rim no good. Ball on the floor, again bodies down there, and again a jump ball, and it will be Syracuse basketball because Panthers got it to start the second quarter. Inbound for the Orange. Fair thought about it, but Washington's closed. Wooley has it. Inside to Wilson. Wilson, a couple of dribbles, and she's fouled going up to the hoop.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Jeff, we saw it on the last possession, Wilson jumping, almost screaming for the ball, so she finally gets it in there. And Jayla Jordan tried to on the help defense there, but couldn't quite get clean.
Perkins picks up the foul. Jordan has 2 for the Panthers, as does Battle. And that free throw is no good by Wilson, who shoots 68% from the foul line.
And who we hear is a fantastic cook, by the way.
Yeah, I want to hear more about this gumbo recipe from her grandmother. That apparently so impressed Oprah Winfrey that she had her on the show.
Amazing, yet Coach Jack said she's jealous because she hasn't even got to try it yet. Apparently, Sanaya likes to cook it for the teammates, but Coach Jack has yet to try this famous gumbo recipe. Drive
in by King, splits defenders and scores. I'm just telling her you're not playing until you get me some gumbo. 24-22, Panthers finally on the board after a drought. Wooley just senses the defense, drives it up and under, but no good. And what do you know, a jump ball. This will be Panther basketball. Liatu King.
Just a nice take to the hoop, immediately turns. Nice move underneath, going strong to the basket and getting some much needed points for Pitt after being on a drought.
It's the definition of splitting defenders. Mason Malcolm, Washnitz, King, Perkins, and Jordan in for the Panthers. Fair, Wooley, Wilson, Wood, and Rice for Syracuse. 10 to shoot. Panthers trail by 2. Aislinn, Malcolm rounded out. And Syracuse comes the other way quickly with Elena Rice. Rice, Fair in the corner in front of the Panthers bench. Fair only with 5 points so far. In low, Wilson battles but blocked by Jayla Jordan, and the ball goes out of bounds. Will be Pitt basketball. Kennedy Perkins will check in as we continue a Syracuse run, and the Orange are up 2.
Hey, it's me, your
Orange with a 12-2 run here in the second quarter, and they've taken a 2-point lead.
Yeah, we've all seen an uptick in their tempo here. Some nice steals and looks by Dyaisha Fair. And this Syracuse squad is just showing what they do best. Their transition offense has been great this second quarter. And as I said, doing much better shooting the ball. We see an uptick in them, but Pitt on the other end, not shooting as well as they did in the first quarter.
And Panthers to inbound. Wooley with 11 points. She's not currently on the floor. Perkins, Fair, Burrows, Wood, and Rice for the Panthers. Washnitz with Perkins, Jordan, Iredell, and Malcolm. Missed by Jordan from 3, and Syracuse could add to that lead. Fair from the corner. 8 points for Dyaisha Fair.
Yeah, can't leave her wide open for too long. Bella Perkins tried to close out there, but didn't quite get out there quick enough. Nice look.
Jordan will try another 3. This one back iron, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Iredell just outworks everybody but misses the putback. Here comes Perkins the other way.
And that's exactly where we'd like to see Rappalucci Iredell improve her game, right? She's great at getting in there. She's aggressive. She gets the rebounds. It's the putbacks that she needs to finish.
After a quick rest for Liatu King, she'll return here. Burrows. 10 to shoot. Fair from distance. Barely hits iron. Running down the offensive rebound, though, is Kyra Wood. Comes Perkins into the lane. Her shot no good. Perkins gets her own rebound. That one's no good. Washnitz finally brings it down for Pitt. Malcolm into Jordan. Jordan, Malcolm wants it. Gets it back. Drives into the lane. And a travel by Aislinn Malcolm. Liatu King will check in for Iredell. And Wooley is in for Perkins for Syracuse.
Yeah, leading scorers of today's game, don't see them sit on the bench for too long. Getting a little rest to finish out the rest of the second quarter.
It's been a 15-5 advantage here in the second quarter for Syracuse. Just under 3 minutes to play. Wooley, corner, Fair, back to Wooley, 13 to shoot. Wooley's going to drive in and try to kick it out. Good recognition there by Liatu King.
Yeah, great help defense there by Pitt. We saw Jayla Jordan in the lane. Marley Washnitz coming over to help with the double team, and then Liatu King having the awareness to understand they're going to pass that ball out to the corner.
Marley into King, 15 to shoot. King's going to spin in the lane. 3 people guarding her. It doesn't matter.
I said she's deadly one-on-one, but apparently she's deadly one-on-3 as well, making that look very easy against 3 Syracuse players to get the much-needed basket for Pitt.
16 for King, and she is matched by Fair's 3 on the other end, and quickly Fair is into double figures with 11.
Yeah, we saw a quiet first quarter for Dyaisha Fair, but already with two threes this quarter heating up, and that's one player that you don't want to see heat up behind the three-point arc.
Perkins. And a good split there by King. Tries to get it inside to Jordan, but it's taken away. Another steal by Syracuse. Rice is fast. Kicks it back to Fair. Dyaisha Fair is on fire, and a timeout for the Panthers. 14 now for Fair. She's 4 of 9 for the game. In this quarter, Dyaisha Fair has 12 points, 4 of 6 shooting. So
shots just weren't falling. She had good shot selection, good looks, just weren't getting them to go in the basket. Second quarter has been a different story for her. 4 for 6 in the second quarter.
Liatu King misses the first shot, misses the second, but Perkins Jordan is there to put it back for the Panthers.
And that's the 1-2 punch this Panthers team has been looking for. Liatu obviously battling the boards in the score sheet, stat sheet all season long, but Jayla Jordan there showing that she can be right next to her and put that ball right back up for Pitt.
Kick to the corner, drive baseline. Good ball movement here by Syracuse. Fair will attempt the three. This one's no good. Marley sees it and runs it down.
Yeah, good box out there by Marley to grab that ball from Dyaisha Fair. Not someone you want to see have a second chance opportunity.
Perkins, King double team quickly. Perkins open from three, round and out. We've seen a few of those for the Panthers, and the rebound is knocked out of bounds off Syracuse. Will be Pitt ball. 31.7 to play here in the first half, and Syracuse, a 7-point lead.
Yeah, I don't know what Bella Perkins said to that basket, but it's been very unfriendly to her so far in this game. She made that first three, but her last two looks just spun in and out. I'd like to see her keep shooting the ball.
Jordan wants it. Now she's going to set up a screen. Into King. King from the foul line is perfect. Liatu King with 18 points.
That was just great execution there by Bella Perkins. Took her time, drove the ball in a little bit just to pull that defense slightly away from King to leave her wide open at the free throw line for the jumper.
Good entry there into Wood. Wood misses the shot, but is fouled with 6.4 to play. Wooley averages 3.5 assists a game at 6 feet. Well-rounded game. Of course, she transferred from Buffalo with her head coach.
And a lot of these players on this Syracuse team came with Coach Jack for the rebuild, and we've seen you can see that in the way they play, right? They have great team chemistry. Her who's going to get some stats on the board.
The Panthers struggling as well from three. The points off turnovers big for Syracuse, and that has been a bugaboo for the Panthers all season. Syracuse down low. Wood kicks it baseline, and an offensive foul. Aggressive move by Latham, and she quickly picks up her third.
Yeah, Alyssa Latham, unfortunately, freshman stand out getting in foul trouble today. We saw not a lot from her in the first half when she got those quick first two fouls and a third foul just now.
Jazz Timerson in Iredell. And King wants it down low, but Malcolm's going to shoot from the corner. Aislinn Malcolm shot no good. Ripped down by Rice. Rice going to lead the break. 3-on-2. And a travel.
Yeah, Syracuse starting off where they left off in the second quarter. We saw them pick up the tempo a little bit. They lead Pitt so far in this game 13-5 in fast break points, and that's where Syracuse is going to want to continue if they're going to stay ahead of Pitt.
Syracuse a +4 in the turnover game as well. Drive into the lane by King, cut off. Gets it to Washington's baseline, trying to find a streaking Iredell. Ball loose and grabbed by Wooley. Over to Fair. 7-point Syracuse lead. Oh, kick out pass to Wooley, and Wooley makes sure that that's an assist.
That's a play you want to see over and over again in the highlights, right? A nice little no-look back pass by Dyaisha Fair, and Wooley showing she's leading the team right now.
Jazz drives. I think that was partially blocked by Wood. Ball still loose. Fair comes over and grabs it, and Fair is fouled by Iredell. Slow to get up is Rappalucci.
This is one you might want to see on Sports Center. Dyaisha Fair, we've seen a couple no-look passes from her today, but this one, a nice finish there by Wooley to get on the board.
Wooley with 14 points. Fair thought about it, but King came out on her. Driving in on Timerson, seeing the mismatch is Latham. Latham sets the screen, gets back out to Fair. Wooley, 3, 2 in a row here in the third. 17 points for Wooley, and the Panthers need some help. Able to get it into Timerson. Timerson over to King as Wooley's going to play defense on the point guard. Panthers trail by 13 with the basketball. Liatu King turnaround shot no good. And Syracuse coming the other way. A good anticipation of the pass by Liatu King. Panthers need to find something. Good off play by Wooley on Washnitz.
Yeah, we're seeing Syracuse play a little bit higher up in their zone defense, putting a lot of pressure on these Pitt guards.
And a block by Latham. Here come the Orange. Fair open 3. And reaching over Washnitz is Latham. Ball knocked out of bounds. Syracuse gets it.
Yeah, not sure how the ref, that seemed like a little bit maybe over the back call there, but refs let them play. Latham did a good job getting that rebound, and Syracuse gets the ball out of bounds.
It's a 6-0 run here to start the third for the Orange. Good block. Syracuse quickly the other way off the Latham block. And jump shot no good by Wooley. Liatu King secures the rebound. King with 6 rebounds now. Inside, good move by Jordan. Her shot no good, and Jayla Jordan is fouled. Boy, in the second, now third quarters, the Panthers outscored 29-11.
Yeah, third quarter is usually when Pitt does most of their damage, right? That's their best quarter on the day so far. Obviously, Syracuse getting off to a hot start, continuing how they played in the second quarter.
Jordan to the line. 70% free throw shooter. First one is good. When Jayla Jordan plays 20-plus minutes, she gives you those numbers you're looking for. 14 and 5. And the second one is good.
Yeah, not to mention shooting 54% from the field when she plays 20 or more minutes. And we've seen an uptick in her minutes as of late, coming off the last 2 games. She had 11 versus a good Louisville team, 18 versus Boston College. I'd like to see that continue and her be an all-around player for this Pitt team.
Syracuse up by 11. Fair inside. Wilson has it, thinking. Cross court. Driving is Rice. Rice's shot is no good, and an offensive foul. Staying in there and drawing the charge is Jayla Jordan. It is one of the drills that's...
Yeah, Jayla Jordan saw that coming from a while away.
She made sure that they saw that there was contact.
And that's exactly what Coach Tori Verdi wants to see more out of Jayla, right? The defensive, the hustle, and she's been showing that as of late, her work ethic and a consistency on both sides of the ball.
There's an art to drawing a charge inside to Washnitz, and she is in trouble, has it knocked away by Fair. 12 to shoot for the Panthers, trailing by 11. Those are the worst drills to practice, taking a charge.
Oh, see, I like those drills.
Did you really?
Because you can prepare for it, right? And those are the ones you see. Marley took that one in the first half. Those are the ones that get the teams going, right? Everyone likes to see a good charge. You take the hit.
Oh, in games I like. I'm talking about practice. And great move by Liatu King to finish. Panthers cut the lead to 9. Baseline, travel, and a turnover for Syracuse. So Panthers on a mini 4-0 run here. Sophie Burrows is in. Battle, King, Washnitz, Jordan, Malcolm for the Panthers. Fair, Burrows, Wooley, Wilson, and Rice for Syracuse. Jordan. King used that dribble, had to get rid of it. Jordan's going to drive in. Her shot from the baseline, no good. Washnitz and Burrows go to the floor. And a foul is going to be on Burrows.
You know, when we talked to Coach Torrey Birdie this week, he really wanted Pitt to focus on improving their rebounding, right? Not just watching the ball go up in the air, but when it goes up in the air, putting a body on someone. And that's exactly what we saw Marley Washnitz here. Tried to put a body on Sophie Burrows and drew the foul.
Syracuse was on such a heater, and now nearly 3 minutes without a point. Drive by Battle. Good look inside. Jayla Jordan off the window and in.
Great job there by Erin Battle, staying cool, calm, and collected, taking the nice little drive, seeing the defense come up on her and making the little dish into Jayla Jordan for the easy putback.
And Wilson with the power dribble and is able to go up strong and end that run by the Panthers. 43-34. Off the head fake. Marley was trying a good idea to get it into Liatu King, but Syracuse knew what was coming. Fair, high arcing shot, and another foul over the back. This one on Wooley, as Washnitz had good box out position there as well. 43-34 Syracuse here in the second in Pittsburgh.
SoFi is helping me get my money right to achieve my ambitions.
Yeah, last few games she's been pretty quiet, but today has the hot hand, doing it everywhere, shooting some three-pointers, mid-range jumpers, and taking some nice drives to the hoop. She's definitely been a difference for this Syracuse squad today, leading with 17 points. She's been assisted on a lot of them by her teammate Dyaisha Fair, coming in second right now on the team with 14 points.
She's got some agitator qualities about her that I think you like as a head coach. She's very competitive and not afraid to mix it up if needed.
Yeah, Wooley, another player coming with Coach Jack from Buffalo. She was the MAC freshman of the year, her freshman season at Buffalo, and coming into this game averaging 13 points a game.
And Marley makes both free throws, her first points of the game, to go with 8 rebounds for Marley. Lead back at 7, which is where it was at half. Wooley wants it. Against this Panther zone. Fair. 14 to shoot. Burrows in the corner. You got 3 accomplished three-point shooters out there. There's Wooley faking. He's going to spin in the lane. Now dribble out, back in, and off the rim, no good. Liatu King rips down the rebound. And ahead to Perkins. Great pass by Marley Washnitz.
Yeah, really good job there by Marley Washnitz on both ends of the floor. She played tough defense there on Wooley and made the look ahead up pass to Bella Perkins, who had a nice move against a good defenseman in Dyaisha Fair.
Burrows down low. Wilson working against Jayla Jordan. I think Liatu may have gotten a piece of that, but Syracuse comes away with it. 7 to shoot. Wooley drives in out to Fair. Fair guarded by Washnitz. 3-2, deep, deep 3.
And we saw, those are the shots we saw for Dyaisha Fair versus Florida State. Shooting them from the logo with such confidence, right? So that's what Coach Jack talked about when we spoke with her pregame, is Dyaisha Fair is a passer first. She loves to pass, she loves to give the ball off to her teammates, but this year she's finally giving herself permission to shoot those shots, and Coach Jack's telling her, don't stop.
Mason Malcolm, and ball knocked away. Good defense by Elena Rice, and Rice stops, turnaround, no good. It's a good hustle by Marley Washnitz to affect the shot. Marley gets it ahead to Malcolm. Malcolm drives in. Her shot is partially blocked by Sanaya Wilson. And after some craziness back and forth, Fair settling it down. Rice in the lane, around and out, no good, but an offensive rebound to Wilson. Wilson puts it back, no good. Fight for the rebound, and ball still loose on the ground, and timeout called by Syracuse. Well, there was a whole lot of stuff going on without any points. 46-38, Syracuse leads it. And the Cuse bearing it from everywhere. Coach Verdi, a part of that fundraising effort as Syracuse gets the basketball. Fair misses, and Washnitz runs down the rebound. Marley, 2 points, 9 rebounds. Panthers still hanging around in this game. Pitt led by 5 after the first, then a big second quarter from Syracuse, now a turnover by the Panthers. Wooley, 17 points, good look down low, and the finish by Kyra Wood.
Yeah, great look there by Georgia Wooley. We were talking at halftime about Kyra Wood. Obviously not there in the stats category, but she is working underneath all game long, getting position over Pitt, as we see Jayla Jordan do it on the opposite end against Kyra Wood and pulling the foul.
And that was a slick no-look pass from Washnitz. Look at this.
She tried one, yeah, she tried one earlier right before the break, and it just missed getting through the hands of Liatu King, but this one makes contact with Jayla Jordan, and she makes it pay off.
She had to fight with Wood to grab that ball. Was able to do so, laid it in, and Panthers look to get it back to a 7-point deficit. Jayla Jordan, the graduate student from Philadelphia. Her father played here at the University of Pittsburgh for a couple of years. 48-41. Fair. Dribbling over to Rice. Rice kicks it out to nobody, and running it down, though, is Wood. 7 to shoot. Not that Fair was worried with 7 to shoot. Good offensive rebound by Kyra Wood. So now Syracuse getting it done on the offensive glass.
Yeah, that's something coming into halftime. Pitt was out rebounding Syracuse, which Syracuse is in the top 5 rebounding in the ACC. So Pitt had that advantage early on in the game, but it looks like Syracuse is battling back a little bit on the boards.
Liatu King muscles it in. 22 points for King. Once again, over 20 points. The 9th time this year. Wooley from 3. She steps into it and buries another triple. Her 3rd.
You just mentioned King with over 20 points in this game. With that 3, that puts Wooley at 20 points as well.
Jayla Jordan. So we saw a series where there were a bunch of turnovers. Now a bunch of makes.
Yeah, a nice timeout by Coach Jackson to calm both these teams down a little bit.
And Washnitz with the block of Wooley there, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. We've seen these little things between Washnitz and Wooley, where they little digs, little elbows. They've been playing a physical game just themselves. Liatu King inside. Good start for the Panthers in the 4th.
Yeah, Marley and Wooley have been battling all night long. You like to see a little bit chippiness. That's what makes it fun.
As long as it stays clean. Way down low. Wilson kicks it out. Open 3 for Rice. Elena Rice shoots 42% from 3, buries the triple there.
That was a great look by Wilson. Right underneath on the block, seeing that she didn't have the space to go back up with it, and seeing across court a wide open Elena Rice, who makes the basket when Syracuse really needs it.
King with those bright gold shoes. The shot is up and good, but a travel by Liatu King.
Yeah, here's that 3. You see Sanaya Wilson there. Marley Washnitz comes over. She's got the double team, recognizes that, and dishes it out across court to Elena Rice for the 3.
Syracuse up 9 here in the 4th. Cuse looking to go to 16-2. Wooley drives in, good feed. Ball knocked away, King has it. Washnitz ahead to Perkins, had to reach behind her, good grab and be able to maintain the dribble. Washnitz from the foul line, round and out. Jayla Jordan there for the rebound. As she dribbled, the ball went off a leg, and it's out of bounds, will be Orange basketball.
Yeah, that was a good quick look up the court by Marley Washnitz. Bella Perkins doing a good job keeping that ball in bounds, and Jayla Jordan just couldn't quite come away with the basket there.
Lena Rice, the grad student, to Wooley. Wooley from three again. This one high off the back of the iron. Ball knocked out of Wilson's hands. It will be Syracuse basketball, 19 to shoot. Wilson just, Wood rather, using her 6'3" frame. Fair, right in the face of Marley Washnitz.
She is fearless. She is not afraid to shoot that ball. Doesn't need much space despite her small 5'5" frame.
I mean, right there is Marley.
Just a little step back three for her 6th three-pointer of the game, coming off 9 made threes against Florida State, and she's just making it look easy.
20 for Fair, 20 for Wooley, and a 12-point Syracuse lead. Liatu King, Jordan, she'll shoot that three. Front rim no good, fighting in for the rebound is Liatu King, and King went over the back. That's just the first foul on Liatu King.
Yeah, and that's what kept her out of that Louisville game. Jeff, you mentioned she only had 8 points in that game. The only game this season she wasn't in double figures, but she had, I think, 3 to 4 fouls in that game. So she was on the bench, coaching from the bench for most of that game.
Fair. And deep rebound fought for, jump ball will be Orange basketball. So it's kind of a microcosm of Pitt's season. You see these sparks of good play, and then when the letdowns happen, other teams go on not just runs, but big runs, and Syracuse's was 21-4.
Yeah, and that's what Coach Tori Verdi is looking for, is consistency, right? Every possession matters, and that's where a lot of the starting lineup choices come, is from the hard work and practice. Who is going out there? You practice like you play, and that's what Coach Tori Verdi is looking for with this team, the consistency to go full game, full 40 minutes. Every possession matters. And
another offensive rebound for Syracuse. That's the 15th. Shania Wilson gets it, and she is fouled. That's the 4th on Jayla Jordan. Pitt came in as one of the better offensive rebounding teams in the nation. It's been Syracuse hitting that glass. Teams are tied with 33 rebounds each.
Yeah, Syracuse coming into this game averaging 17.1 offensive rebounds a game. That's first in the ACC. We've seen Pitt do a good job, though, today, despite Syracuse leading the ACC in that stat category. But those second chance points right now, even for these two teams, 11 for Syracuse and 12 for Pitt.
Wilson. And free throw is good from Rochester, New York. Her junior season. 6 points, 11 rebounds. And lead up to 14 for Syracuse. And it looks like Pitt's going to call a timeout. They do. 61-47 as Syracuse has an 8-2 lead here in the 4th.
I bought very good company in Caitlin Clark in terms of active scoring, number 2 among all D1 players.
Corner 3, no good. Now she's got some work to do. Caitlin Clark had 45 today, so I don't know if there's enough time here in the 4th to not slip a little from her, but I think she'll still take it.
Yeah, just a casual 45 for Caitlin Clark. She's making that look routine nowadays. But Dyaisha Fair Today, unlike Caitlin Clark, she's had some company with Georgia Wooley also with 20 points on the board today.
Elena Rice fell by Washnitz, and it will be a 3-shot foul. First foul on Washnitz. Malcolm will go out. Theron Battle coming in. Shooting 3 is Elena Rice, 76% from the line. First one is good.
I like the play of Elena Rice. You don't see her too often on the stat sheet as much, obviously coming in, averaging 11.1 PPG per game, but she plays quiet, right? She's fast. She's a lot in this transition play for this Syracuse squad. It's Elena Rice. She's the facilitator. Her and Dyaisha Fair, a nice 1-2 punch for this Syracuse squad.
And she is a player of the year in her own right at the MEAC conference at Florida A&M to start her career. Transferred to Auburn and then to Syracuse. Marley, good look to Jayla Jordan. Jordan finishes now with 13 points. Panthers down 15. Wooley thought about that 3. Fair, someone you got to guard all the way out there.
Yeah, she's proven multiple times in this game that all she needs is one little step back to hit that 3.
Washnitz on her right now. Rice off the screen, 5 to shoot, ball loose. Wooley has it, 3 to shoot. Fadeaway 3 from Wooley, doesn't hit anything. Well, shot clock violation. Great
job there by Bella Perkins. I'm pretty sure she guarded 3 Syracuse players on that possession. Great job getting off the screen initially by Wilson and getting to Wooley in time to make her airball.
Marley grabs the rolled in inbounds. Screen from King, back to King. Perkins. Perkins tries to drive around. Wooley does and has it blocked out of bounds by Kyra Wood. Syracuse 40% from the floor, excuse me, 36% from the floor, but 35% from 3. So even though Pitt is shooting a better percentage, from deep has been big for Syracuse. Perkins will try to add to the Panthers from 3 now. 2 of 13 Pitt is from 3.
I think Bella heard you talking about how good Syracuse is shooting today from the 3. And like I said earlier, she's had a couple opportunities. One made 3 in the first half, and she finally finds another one in the second.
Syracuse 10 of 29. There's something inside the arc that's also good. Shania Wilson. Wilson with 9. Washnitz looking for the call from head coach Tori Verdi. Use the screen, trying to get it back to King, anticipated by Wooley. Comes Rice the other way for Syracuse. Rice, good fake, open inside the arc and down. Rice with 11. Marley tries to hand off, the ball's knocked out of bounds. And one thing especially noticed with Wooley, she knows what Pitt's running and she anticipates what they're about to do very well.
Yeah, Georgia Wooley got a very high basketball IQ. Like you said, Jeff, she just seems to be one step ahead of everyone else.
Of course, credit to the coaching staff as well to have Syracuse prepared. They got in here late, 4 hours later than they wanted to.
Yeah, had to cancel their Saturday shoot-around, had an early start this morning, but they came out ready to play, coming off 2 huge wins against Clemson and Florida State, who's ranked number 15 in the top 25.
Floater from Perkins.
And Pitt's been playing better this quarter so far offensively, not as many turnovers, but they have yet to be able to stop Syracuse on the opposite end of the court.
Rice, dribble, 3, no good. Rebound to Jayla Jordan, and she is fouled. Jordan fouled by Wood.
Yeah, you see Rice talking to assistant coach Sue Ludwig over there on the bench. She thought about shooting it, she didn't, and then she took a dribble and shot it again. And Coach Sue over there telling her, just shoot it the first time. You've got the wide open look, go up with it.
Yes, Timerson back into the game. Bella Crossover, deep 2 is no good. Deep rebound to Fair. Dyaisha Fair, battle on her. She's going to take it into the lane, go all the way across. We've seen that a number of times today. Her mileage has got to be huge in a game. Jordan with the rebound off the miss. Here comes battle with King. Liatu King is fouled hard, and Wooley may have gotten the worst of it.
Yeah, happy to see her get up, helped up by her teammates there. Hard foul. Good look there by Battle to dump it into Kane. Looks like she might have took hand or an elbow to the face of Kane, but happy to see her get up. Wooley 20 points today, 8 of 18 from the field.
And free throw good from Liatu King, 25 points for King. You know, kids don't want to wear the mouth guards, but it's those hits there where you can, your teeth don't hit into each other. That's why you wear those things.
Yeah, I'll admit, I never liked wearing the mouth guard. I never wore it when I played. Just one of those things, too, trying to talk with it in.
You didn't go like up full Steph and chew and talk on it?
No, I don't think I have the capability of doing that.
Rice guarded tightly by Perkins. Panthers trail by 13, reaching 2.5, and a travel on Wooley. It's the 11th turnover by Syracuse, 17 for the Panthers here today. And the points off turnovers, 25-9 Syracuse.
And that it's unfortunately been the story all season long for this Pitt squad, right? Is turnovers. Coach Birdie wanting them to realize how important is valuing the ball and boxing out. They need to be physical and trying to find. That's why we've seen a rotation of these guards for this Pitt squad in the starting lineup. Malcolm, Battle, Washenitz, Timerson. He's looking for that point guard who can come in and value the ball for this Pitt squad.
Panthers will take timeout. They'll have one more left in this game.
State close today, you know, and then they follow that up with ranked matchups. And Duke, who's arguably one of the good teams in the ACC, isn't even ranked. So tough schedule no matter where you're playing at in this ACC.
Panthers draw up a play, and King just couldn't finish down low. Trap coming. Fair dribbles through that and just keeps dribbling, and now shoots, and that one goes in and out. Liatu King the rebound. Panthers trail by 13, just under 2 to play. Perkins, deep 3, no good. That would have gone down. It would have made it a little interesting. Wilson, though, grabs the rebound. Syracuse has been on the other end of these. They've had 2 straight massive comebacks. Today they're holding on to a lead after coming back down 8 in the first quarter.
Yeah, we asked Coach Jack in pregame how she feels about their comebacks as of late. Does she feel her squad, you know, is never out of a game? And she goes, well, it's giving me a lot more gray hairs, that's for sure. So I'm sure she's liking better today, up by 15 here with a little over a minute left to play.
And that's 13 for Rice. Timerson is going to drive. Good bounce pass into Jordan. Jordan turns around and scores. Jayla Jordan with 15 points.
Yeah, you look at, obviously, you know, Pitt, not the result they hope for today, but you look at the positives, right? You look at Jayla Jordan on the stat sheet once again with 15 points and 5 rebounds, getting the job done, helping Liatu King underneath the glass. Just trying to look for more consistency in that guard play.
Panthers get the ball on the held ball, which will keep King at 9 rebounds. King from the foul line is good. 27 points for Liatu King. We've seen her twice go over 30, and it had been a while since a Panther had gone over 30 points. Fair is fouled as Perkins reached in on Fair. 11-point game with 28 seconds to play.
Yeah, you look at this Syracuse squad looking like they're going to improve to 16-2, 6-1 in ACC play. off to their best start since the 2017-18 season, and arguably you would think they should appear in the top 25 when the polls come out tomorrow.
They're just, it seems like that Tori Birdie wants a flop call as Fair goes down holding her head, and Coach Jack was not happy.
Yeah, not happy on that.
And Tori's reaction is what she's mad about.
Yeah, that was just an accidental elbow there by Jayla Jordan, trying to get open and start the play, and just Dyaisha Fair caught in the wrong spot there.
This could be an interesting handshake at the end of the game.
Yeah. I'm glad we're over here, right?
Jordan picks up the 5th foul.
Yeah, ref's taking a look at it just to make sure nothing flagrant-wise happened there, but just looked like Jayla Jordan was just trying to get off her player, and unfortunately Dyaisha Fair caught in the wrong spot.
Here's another look at it. That definitely was contact. .5 seconds to play. Syracuse is going to improve to 16-2, 6-1 in the ACC. Panthers will drop to 6-13, 0-6. And it looks like Fair is okay.
Yeah, happy to see she was okay on that play. Took hard hit to the face there, but I'm not sure if it was intentional on Jayla Jordan's end.
It's potential, and could be likely that this could be a technical foul as well. Panthers got out to an 8-point lead in the first quarter and end up leading by 5 in the first, and then it was that 21-4 run by the Orange. 23-11, Syracuse won the second quarter, led by 7.5. 18-17 Syracuse in the third, and at 17-14 Syracuse here in the fourth.
Yeah, we talked about coming into the start of fourth quarter hoping Pitt would battle back here, coming off a great fourth quarter against Boston College, but then in overtime Boston College just dominated. So unfortunate that Pitt couldn't turn it around here in the fourth quarter. As the refs still continue to discuss the play here, Jayla Jordan obviously fouling out for the game, but whether or not this foul is going to be anything more than just, you know, a routine foul call.
Adele will check in for the Panthers. One last look at it. Okay, so it's being called an intentional foul, and that means a 2-shot foul and then Syracuse basketball.
Yeah, so here we see a really good look at that there. I find that's a tough one. I'm glad we're over here, right, Jeff, not on the court having to make those calls, but didn't look like Jayla Jordan meant to do that to Dyaisha Fair, but obviously anything to the face, above the neck, obviously makes you a little bit nervous there. So Dyaisha Fair, heading to the free throw line for 2 here, and then Syracuse will get the ball.
And maybe better said, instead of intentional, is a hit to the head. And first free throw is good. Fair with 21 points, over 20 points again. She is now tied for 10th and now alone in 10th place all-time scoring. The NCAA, Dyaisha Fair, 5'5" from Rochester, New York. One of the captains of this Syracuse team, and leading a Syracuse team that's a half game out of first place in the ACC, and now she's just going to dribble out.
Yeah, she's an impressive player, Jeff. Plays with a lot of confidence, but not a showy player, right? Just comes out every day,
Tough.
Does her job. Yeah, tough.
And one of the best defensive players in the league as well, and I think that gets overlooked at times. We saw a couple steals today. She has that part of her game as well.
Yeah, and that's what Coach Jack said. She loves to play defense, right? And we saw that today, but obviously we've been seeing her all season long in the stat court category offensively.
So